Zeke, if you're on camera, there's Zeke. Let's bring on. So let's talk about.
This has become one of my favorite players, by the way.
Hey, man. So we were talking about the
Another
matchup.
dog.
We were talking about the matchup. So they got number 4 out there. Number 4 is maybe the best freshman receiver I've ever seen. So you never heard me say that they didn't have talent. You never heard me talk about their players not being tough or being like that. They are. And said, hey, here's what I know. I know that on this side, you got a dog at corner. And I know if Michigan say we're going to go cloud to that side, and you say, guess what? We're going to walk number 10 up. I know we got a young fella from North Cali who ain't going to be scared. I know he going to be up in my man's grill. I know we going to be about that life.
Mm-hmm.
And since he went to corner, you talk about how the defense has changed. A lot of people thought the defense was going to go downhill as number 2, one of the best to ever do it. Here went out. One of the saving graces of the defense has been the ability of Zeke Berry to go over the corner and help solidify the position. Young brother, I'm proud of you.
Appreciate it.
For the
I
job.
never seen his face. I didn't even know what his face looked like. Called the game. I only see him in the helmet. Good to see you, man. You got a face. You got a good face. You can be on TV one day. Look at that.
Too.
Yeah, man. Went out there and represented. So, ladies and gentlemen, Zeke Berry joins us here on Steady Droppin Dimes, the pride of Concord de La Salle. Started out the season at nickel, moved over the corner in a pinch. And I feel like, Zeke, I don't know what the future holds for you position-wise, but I feel like you went over the corner and found a home. We're going to be able to reflect over the entire season. But let's just start there. How comfortable were you when you made the move, and how comfortable are you now? Because, dude, I feel like you're a corner now.
He was getting busy.
Nah, yeah. I mean, the first time, moving the corner, I was actually talking to my coach. We was talking about it. He was like, we don't know if Wills are going to play. I think it was like a Tuesday or a Wednesday practice. And he told me, like, how comfortable would you feel like playing corner? And I was like, I mean, whatever the team needs, like if we need somebody to play that position, like I'll be the one to do it. But I mean, when I first started, it was something kind of new. I had to get familiar with being on, the end of the field, being a little bit deeper compared to nickel. But as more reps I got, I mean, I started to feel a lot more comfortable, and playing in the games, getting a feel for, what I could do best at corner kind of made me feel more comfortable the more I'd done it.
So it's not like you didn't play. Man, when I remember coming out to see you at De La Salle, man, you play receiver. I think I saw you play some running back. You play some linebacker. Thought I saw you play safety. I don't remember seeing you play corner. Did you play corner at all in high school?
No, I didn't play corner at all in high school.
Yeah, so this was new, man. Now, was it? Did you volunteer for corner, or did they come over and ask you could you play? How did that all go down?
My coach, my DB coach, Coach Morgan, he came up to me and he asked me, or he was talking to me about like, we don't know if he's gonna be down or be able to play. And then he said that he asked one of my teammates that Zeke might be able to play corner. So he asked me like if I would feel comfortable, and I told him whatever the team needs, I'll do it.
So Zeke, I gotta ask you this because I remember, similar scenario. Word round tree goes down. I'm on the bench. I said, you know what? I'm gonna have to get busy at this wide receiver. Somebody, please. I need to play. I'm that guy. I can't just be watching these games. This is crazy, right? And so, but I remember, right? I was getting busy in camp, spring ball, all that, right? And then, but when the game came, though, it's just that feeling of uncertainty a little bit, right? Even though you prepared and you've been doing good, I'm sure in practice, whatever. But take us through like what you were feeling that first opportunity out in on not on State Street, right? On Main Street, your first opportunity at corner. You said you haven't played in high school. I never played receiver in high school, right? Talk about what your organic thought process was and how you were feeling as you kind of embarked on this new journey for the first time and on the highest level?
Well, yeah, I mean, I believe my first game at corner was the Oregon game, and from that time, that was going to be like the best receiving core that we've seen throughout the year. And me playing a new position. I mean, like you said before, I was a little hesitant on like certain things, it being a new position. But I just try to trust in my technique, all the things that we went over during out the week, and just make sure that that I'm getting done what I need to get done, so I can help out my teammates on the other side of the ball.
Man, first game at corner against Oregon.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Crazy.
Hey, hey, remember my first receiver game? We was playing Bama. I'm like, come on, man. You can't ease me in there, please. What's going on? D. Miller on the other side. He is 6'3" corner. I'm like, come on, dude.
Hey, no warm up. No warm up at all.
No warm up.
Right into the fire, man. Right into the fire. But went out there and handled it, man. And so here's the other thing. And I talked to Vance about this, Zeke, but you're in it from the experience. Playing nickel versus playing corner. From the outside non-player side of this, it seems counterintuitive that you could go to corner and play better quicker there than playing nickel better quicker. Why could you go over there and transition to playing at a higher level faster? Why was that a faster transition than, say, nickel? Because as Vance explained it, he was like, hey, man, you just don't understand. His explanation was corner is the physical demands are higher because you're one-on-one. But nickel, there's so much coming at you. There's so many things you have to process.
You're a linebacker, you're a corner, you're a safety, all wrapped in one.
Yeah. So can you explain it from your perspective though? The how, the why, you can transition to playing at a higher level quicker at corner than say nickel.
No, yeah. Just like you said, I mean, nickel, there is a lot of things going on. Like, I got to worry about where this guy is, and like if I have a motion, I have to figure out where he's gonna be at when he stops. I got to communicate to the linebackers, safeties, corners, and even the DN sometimes. So it's a lot of things going on that you have to think about in a split second at nickel compared to corner. But there's also like a lot more space at the nickel spot that you have to cover, which makes it a little bit harder for some guys.
That two-way go across the field, or you go wherever, like you don't know.
Yeah.
Which is why I think that you should have chose play offense, but whatever.
But I mean, from that, that's just some things that being a nickel that you have to kind of be good at. And then corner, you got another defender to your right, or your left, which is the sideline. So I mean, it's a shorter spot on the field. So I mean, I feel like that kind of helped me in a way, just to think about that.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's you and number 4.
Mano and mano.
Right. Now you might have somebody over the top, but it's still you and number 4. So there is that. There's the physical demand that is mano a mano more often at that position. So there's a physical demand to it. I gotta ask. I feel like based on your experience, now you could do either. Now you could probably do either at a high level. Moving forward, once you get out of this year, do you have a preference going forward?
A preference? I mean, I wouldn't say I have a preference. I mean, I just like to play football. I mean, like I told my coaches and teammates, I mean, whatever they need me to do, no matter what position, safety, nickel, corner, I mean, I'm willing to do it.
Zeke, you know what? I got you, man, because I know, you got to be a team guy. I'm gonna just speak, like like Obama's anger translator. I'm gonna be Zeke's translator right here, real quick.
All right,
listen,
Zeke,
man,
setting you up.
I done told y'all what time it is, man. I done came out, I done did my thug thizzle at the corner, and you know what the money like. The safety corner money is different when you get to that next level. I'm locking it down. I'm only improving. I can only get better from here. My first game was against some dogs, and I've been dogging ever since. Stop asking me. He hold me. I'm still getting to the ball carrier.
Hey, DG auditioning for a new role. DG the agent.
Yeah, I told you he's gonna set you up. He's gonna set you up.
So Zeke, I'm calling y'all game against who did I have y'all have? Who did I have
Northwestern.
him against?
Northwestern.
Northwestern.
Question, yeah.
And so obviously all season, double moves been kind of getting the corners and whatever, right? And they run double and you all over it, right? And this is kind of the difficult part about playing corner. And then the quarterback throws a terrible pass. He throws a terrible pass and the dude slides down and catches it. What are you thinking about when you was all over it? It's about to be a pick if you throw a good pass, but then he slide down, catch the ball, and you looking like, come on. What are you thinking when stuff like that happens?
I'm just like, I mean, I can't really do much about it. I mean, I was in phase with the receiver, I was right to his hip. I mean, and the ball is just a bad thrown ball, and I guess he just makes a play on it. I mean, sometimes those things just happen, and it's just
I was frustrated for you.
Yeah.
I was frustrated
gave it up. I didn't want to give it up, but I was like, next play mentality.
Yeah.
Can you talk us through? Can you talk us through that PBU against Ohio State? Just talk us through that play and what you saw and how you made it.
Oh yeah. Throughout the week, watching film and stuff like that, they've been they'll always to the boundary. They will always try to high low the corner, and most of the time, the quarterback would throw the high corner 2-4. So I was just waiting for that play, and once I seen his splits and his alignment and who else was next to him, I just knew that once he came out, I had to play high low with the route concepts, and then once I seen the ball thrown, I just broke on it and broke it up.
Hey, Zeke, so the fans don't get it, right? They don't understand how much goes in. They think you just strap it on and go out there, right? Yeah, just go out there. Oh, yeah, we lifted weights, we ran, and then we went out here. We watched a little film. But the way you just described that, it's like, I've been waiting on this all game, and I know what they're going to go to, and it puts you in a space of comfort, right? Do you sometimes wish you could convey, right, with athletes getting all these platforms, do you wish you could convey the difficulty in your kind of everyday what you face to make sure you're prepared for those moments? Because I really truly believe fans think you just strap it on and just go out there and start playing football, when you just outline, and that's just one isolated incident, but you outline how much detail and how much it goes into before you even put on the uniform to be ready to play.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot more that goes into it than just showing up to practice and go home. Like it's more than that. Like, for me, I get to the facility. We usually have meetings, stuff like that, and then practice. And then after that, you got to get your body right, make sure your body right for the game. Watch film. And for me, it just depends on how many hours I want to watch for that day. But I watch film like every day throughout the week just to make sure that they don't catch me slipping on anything that I know that's coming.
Man, I want to come back around to that, but I also want to highlight that, Zeke, this year, when you hear us talking every single week about one of our sponsors, one of our presenting sponsors here on Steady Droppin Dimes, is Golden Limo, who we tell you will get you to your destination on time, every time, whether it's your airport transport or game day transport. On time. Just like they do the Michigan football team. They ride on Golden. You see those luxury motor coaches, they are riding on those Golden buses, and their brand ambassador this year, last year it was Will Johnson, and he passed the baton. It's only fitting. We didn't know how fitting, and I wonder if Sean Duval was just perfect. I mean, it's almost like the owner, the CEO of Golden Limo. It was like he could see the future. He didn't know that he was handing the baton to the guy who was going to be stepping in for Will down the line. But that's exactly what he did when he went from his brand ambassador last year, which is Will Johnson, to his brand ambassador this year, which is Zeke Berry, who is his NIL ambassador, representing Golden Limo and the excellence that they are. I'm just curious your experience riding on the Golden buses, getting you guys to your locations on time, every time, all the time, almost to the point where you almost don't think about the travel. They just take care of you guys wherever you got to go.
No, yeah, I mean, I like it. I mean, just being able to be on the bus, with the guys and not having to worry about, our transportation or stuff like that, but just knowing that we're going to be there on time and every time. So, I mean, it doesn't really come to mind like that for real.
Yeah, I wish I was you, man. You and Sam, y'all got that priority. Like, hey man, give me a party bus. It's just me, but I need a party bus, man. I need to get where I need to go on time every time. And so, but I want to be in style. I want some music. I want some lights. You know, Sam want his Pellegrino waters. You know,
It's funny. You know, but Zeke, you know, when you think about who you're going to align yourself with from an NIL perspective, I imagine that one of the things you think about is aligning yourself with companies that are consistent with the things that you value. And in this instance, you know, a company like Golden, safety, reliability,
Yeah.
professionalism, all the things that knowing you for as long as I've known you, things that you represent.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they, like you said, I mean, they go about their business, you know. I mean, it's they're level headed every day. I would say like how we go about our business, you know, in the facility, no matter what you do, no matter if it's football or, you know, any things you have to do throughout the facility to get your job done. I mean, I feel like they're intact in that.
Yeah, and I see it all the time. And you know, seeing them and their support in the community. You know, I've seen them support different initiatives. I know they did some things early in the season. They sent some buses or a bus down for Alex had a community drive that he was doing down in Detroit, and Golden sent the bus down to support him with that. And so they have all kind of community initiatives that they do. They had the community initiative that they were doing in Ipsy, like the deal that they did last year, where they sent some kids on a shopping spree at Puffer Reds. They had the support of Will Johnson's toy drive here in Ann Arbor.
Yeah.
Just always giving back to the community and the community support, the things that we see Golden doing, engaging the community, giving back to the community, and supporting Michigan NIL, the things that we see them stand for and continue to support. One of the reasons why we are such staunch advocates for not just because of the great service that they provide, but also that they are great stewards in the community as well. The things that we like to represent here too. So we say, make sure that when you go through Golden, you check out. You mentioned the Golden ticket when you do, because we plan on getting together in the postseason. Zeke,
Yeah, it's good.
yeah, we plan on getting together in the postseason at that golden ticket party, that golden limo party in the postseason.
Oh yeah,
and hearing about some of those experiences you had firsthand, because you get on those buses, man. Y'all riding in the lap of luxury on those buses. Yeah, you know the drivers. Y'all get to know the drivers.
I mean, yeah. We be chopping it up sometimes. I always say what's up to them, dap them up, make, see how the day going.
Hey, Zeke, you say everybody got to wear seatbelts on your bus, huh?
Yeah, everybody got to wear seatbelts.
He say strapping everybody got to wear seatbelt.
Now, do you ride the same bus every time, or does it just get mixed up all the time? Do you get the same bus, same driver, or do y'all mix it up?
We get the same driver. I don't know about bus though. They might switch it up from time to time, but same driver.
Okay, so you get the same driver, so you start to get a little relationship with your guy.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Which is cool, man. Yeah, that's the other thing. The drivers, you start to get to know the drivers and guys or
drivers always early, always
always on time.
Yeah, every time, and safe and reliable. That's something you take for granted. Like if we take it down to a different level beyond the buses, and you're talking about the individual drivers, you take it for granted with Uber. Like these just regular Uber drivers are just you and me.
Yeah.
Golden drivers are like drivers. This is what they do.
Yeah.
Right? They're hired, vetted professionals that are, they are licensed to do this, right? Monitored, know routes, and are evaluated and have safety records. It's different. Golden.
This has been so much better now that we got like a good guest on. We had Al Borges earlier, Zeke, and it really brought down the whole morale of the show. And now you here, we good. Like, because I was miserable, so I'm good now. So I want to say thank you. You know what I mean? Turnover department, everybody represent. Let's go.
for
Because
sure.
that last segment we had was garbage.
All right. Hey, folks. So listen, we want to get back to pointing ahead to this bowl game with Zeke. If you have ground transportation needs, make sure you book through Golden. Go to goldenlimo.com. And when you do, go to book using the golden ticket, goldenlimo.com/golden ticket. When you do, that will get you in the mix to be selected to attend this Golden Limo postseason party, which will be on I believe the party is on the 30th. All right. And so a lot of special guests. We're going to get the ambassador. Get the ambassador to the party. We're going to get some mobs. We're going to try to get some other players in there. Going to try to get the Dimes crew.
Not if Borges is going to be there. I ain't coming. I ain't coming if you coming.
Get the special guests up in there. Have a good time. Reflect upon the season and look ahead to spring ball. It's going to be a special postseason. But your chance to be there too is booked through Golden Limo using the golden ticket, and you can do that not just here in Southeast Michigan, but anywhere through Golden Limo's partners. You can use Golden Limo services anywhere in the country and even abroad, which we experienced when we went to Rome and Paris. So goldenlimo.com/golden ticket. You can also give them a call, and I should have the number memorized by now, but I don't. And so you can give them a call at 734-668-8282. Again, that's 734-668-8282. Now, Zeke, we were talking a lot about preparation.
Yep.
I remember talking to you in the preseason, and you were like, you were looking to take your preparation to another level. And I wonder who you were talking a lot about Mikey.
Mhm.
And kind of getting habits from him. Like his preparation was on another level. Did you kind of get sense that your preparation was kind of getting to that level? Because to me, I look at Mikey, I look at Will. Those are guys that to me from the outside look like they prepared on like a pro level.
Yeah.
You think you got to that level, and did I have that right? Were those the guys that kind of set the standard?
They for sure set the standard. I mean, my preparation has gotten a lot better than what it was in the past. But I mean, just being able to like ask those guys questions, like after every practice, I'm bothering Will. Like I'm asking him after every series, every time I come off the field, go to the sideline, I'm talking to him. I'm talking to Makari, Q, Levert Hill. Like I'm just talking to the guys to like pick their brains and just to help me out to get better. But I mean, I feel like the questions that I asked them have put me in a place to get better each and every day.
Yeah, man. Makari going to nickel. You go in the corner and Makari going to nickel. It felt like your game went up a notch or several notches. It feels like Makari's game went up several notches too. So from your perspective, what about Makari going to nickel? It felt like he just really started balling out at that spot.
Yeah, I mean, he looked natural at it. Whenever he was at practice, I would just see the way he would move at nickel, and I was just like, bro, look like you a nickel and not a safety. I mean, he's been balling though. I mean, he had a hell of a year this year. I mean, I love that guy, and he's just been a big brother to me.
Yeah, it's been good to really, really see. So was there a point in the game? Was there a point in that game against Ohio State where y'all, as players, the coaches had their own perspective on when they felt like we got them? Now that it's over, was there a sense that you had in the game where you felt like, oh man, we got these dudes? When did you start feeling like that?
I would say it was halftime. When it was halftime, I would say that's when we all knew, and me included. I was like, oh yeah, we got them for real. Like it's not gonna be no cakewalk for them like they think it is. But that time, yeah, I was like, we on their ass.
No, come on, Zeke. I'm your anger translator. Come on, man. I'm your anger translator. Come on, man.
This
translation, we pretty much knew what we was getting into to begin with. We really ain't respect them for real. We knew that it was going to come a point that we're going to have to plant that flag right? But we just had to go the normal go about it, right? You got to play the game, right? You know. But when we walked in the house, I said, "They ain't got it. Shit, get the flag warmed up."
Hey man,
We on there.
and then after the game, they want to fight and was getting dealt with.
Whooped.
Was getting dealt with. Okay, not that I'm advocating fighting.
Obviously, but you got to defend yourself. You got to defend yourself.
But they were getting dealt with by everybody. Now it's one thing to get dealt with by KG and Cam Brandt, but one of your DB mates, Quentin Johnson, was
I knew you were gonna say that. That was the video I was already thinking in my mind.
Busy. Yeah, the dude tried to sneak attack him too.
Yeah.
Power slam that boy.
You can't sneak attack somebody and then get dealt with. That ain't it.
Hey, so tell me this. Like I said, I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble.
Yeah.
We are celebrating fighting. University of Michigan, we are celebrating fighting, but
you're celebrating defending yourself.
Celebrating defending yourself, but were y'all sitting around watching the tape, seeing how well guys were defending themselves?
I mean, I feel like people was watching it just to see like what was going on because it was so many bodies and so many colors all mixed up. We didn't know what was going on, but I mean, yeah, just watching to see what people was doing.
Like who was really about what they was talking? Like who was really okay, I know you're good at football, but when I'm in a dark alley and I need you, what can I count on you for? And obviously, you got a bunch of dudes you can count on, especially in that DB room. Especially DB room.
For sure.
Yeah, because you don't really know. Like you can expect Zeke. You can expect Zeke. Like you know Zeke, Oakland. You can count on Zeke. But some of these you don't really know. Now you know.
Yeah.
Now you know. It's like, okay. We have figured it out now. Yeah, we can roll.
Hey, like Lethal Shooter, we understand it now. I think Ohio State understands it now. Too.
Oh yeah, we should. I don't know.
Yeah. So as we look ahead, Zeke, and you see some of these young guys, so we feel like you learned a lot from watching some of the older guys last year, and that was a time of transition for you heading into the spring. Now you can kind of see some of the growth of some of the guys behind you. Kind of tell us who we should be looking for as we head into this bowl prep, because this kind of feels like the time where some of those young guys, it's an opportunity for them to ascend in practice and maybe start to get a few reps in the bowl game.
Some guys I would say for sure. One, B Hill, Brendan Hillman, and that guy. I mean, I don't know if y'all saw how he did in Indiana, but that guy, he a baller. He a baller. He see ball, get ball, and kill whoever got the ball. And I would say Jair Hill. He's been making his move up. Another guy, Mason Curtis, safety. He's been doing good. He's been doing real good. And one more, I would say Cody Jones. Being coming at the nickel spot. I feel like he's gonna get his chance to show what he can do.
Yeah, I do wonder as well. You guys heard, because you're gonna have a lot of newcomers, a lot of these early enrolled freshmen practicing with you. When you heard that Bryce Underwood committed, how did you react to that? Because I know there are a lot of guys like, man, this is a big deal for the program. How did you react when you heard the news?
I mean, yeah, I felt good about it. I mean, I actually watched some of his tape, his quarterback tape, and I was like, oh yeah, he's a guy. And then when I heard he committed and signed, I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good.
You said I'm gonna be the first one to pick him off in practice.
You always got to step up to the challenge, but when you have number one player in the country commit, that sends a message and sets a tone.
Oh yeah, it do.
That's definitely a positive sign for the future. But I gotta end this like I started it and saying, man, I'm beyond proud of you, Zeke. I'm not. We're not supposed to play the whole favorites thing, but I don't do what I'm supposed to do often.
Yes, sir.
Right.
That's me that don't do what he's supposed to do. Don't be trying to steal my stuff.
I don't do what I'm supposed to do often. I'm proud of you, man. It was,
Appreciate it, man.
to really see how well you were able to earn the starting position, had some adversity, weathered the adversity, really started balling at an exceptional level, and not even at the position that you started at. And man, now, I mean, to hear everybody talk to you and talk about you,
Mhm.
it's like the sky's the limit, man. That's unbelievable. So
Yeah.
I'm proud, and I know your family is way even prouder.
Oh,
That
yeah.
goes without saying. So way to
Yeah.
represent, young man. Way to
Yeah.
represent.
Yes,
Zeke,
sir.
just hit me up when you want to be angry. You got something you want to say. I got you, man. I'll take that bullet for you, man.
Oh, yeah, it's good. I'm gonna hit you soon, probably.
Zeke Berry, ladies and gentlemen, thanks a lot, Zeke. Appreciate you.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for having me.
All right, thanks a lot.
Yes, sir.
That's Zeke Berry. Again, we like we say, the Golden Limo brand ambassador. Golden Limo will get you there on time, every time. Hey, Ben, do you have that track, by the way? If you do, can you drop that track for the
Drop
people?
that track.
If you have ground transportation needs, get to your destination on time, every time with Golden Limo. Ride like the Wolverines. Feel like a Wolverine when you ride with Golden Limo, the proud transportation partner for many of Michigan's sports teams and the primary transportation provider for Michigan Wolverines football. All you have to do to book your Golden Ticket reservation is go to goldenlimo.com/golden ticket or call their team at 734-668-8282 and mention Golden Ticket to book your transportation reservations today.
Yeah, man. I am proud. And I went to see him. His family. He came all the way across the country. That and had a lot of options on the West Coast. A lot of options to go back home in the day and age of the transfer portal. Said, "No, man, I'm gonna stay here and compete." And did it. Won a spot, and is thriving. That's big. Super proud of Zeke. So big time.